Libra, how are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. I hope you are all very, very well. It's Sunday the 7th of June 2026. Going to do you guys a general read and see what might come out for you. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. What messages do we have for Libra? I'm feeling a very cutthroat, no-nonsense sort of energy, Libra. I often get that energy for you. What's going on? What messages do we have for Libra? What messages do we have for Libra? I feel this is... I'm getting an energy. Right, okay. We have 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom, and I'll take the one that flipped out. The Empress in the upright, Queen of Cups in the upright, 5 of Cups in the upright, 9 of Wands in the upright, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Let me just sit and soak this in. Sit and soak this in. Are some of you sitting down to process something? Some of you are not feeling your best. You're not looking after yourself as much as you should be straight away. You're not giving to yourself as much as you're giving to others. That needs to stop. Queen of Cups, balanced in your emotions, but keeping some of those emotions to yourself. You're possibly actually a little bit disappointed about something here, Libra, but you're keeping your feelings and emotions to yourself to some degree. You're sort of calm about it, but you're disappointed, but you're not letting that be known. You're listening to your intuition about something. You're feeling a bit battle worn here. You've shown a lot of perseverance, determination towards something, but it's left you with some war wounds. You've given a lot in a situation or to something, someone, and you don't feel like you've got much in return. You could feel like someone's being a bit selfish. Some of you are needing to stop doing so much. I'm getting that straight away. You're giving, but you're not giving to yourself. You're not speaking up about the fact that you're doing too much. I'm getting someone that keeps saying yes when they need to say no. Right, let's see what this could be about for Libra. Empress in reverse. Why is she here for Libra? Why is the Empress here for Libra? Knight of Cups in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you feel like someone is possibly taking advantage of you, Libra. You're feeling rejected, sort of left out in the cold, unappreciated. You feel like there's someone here that's not being, they're a bit up and down in their emotions now. This could be you, this could be them, but I'm getting a heavier energy of someone who is being a bit greedy, a bit selfish. You're doing a lot for them, they're not appreciating it. The 4 of Cups just came out and it sort of was that way, so I'm not sure what way that wanted to be, but again, another energy of not feeling great, not feeling very happy. I'm getting the energy as well that you're not feeling happy about something, but you're just accepting it for what it is and you're not saying how you feel. I'm getting the energy of, oh, well, this is just how it is, so just got to put up with it. I'm kind of getting that energy from you or them or whatever it is. I'm just getting that energy. Why is the Queen of Cups here for Libra? The Chariot and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So something's happening quite quickly, or you're deciding to move forward. I mean, that Four of Cups, if that was in the reverse, that could also be about accepting something for what it is, and then the Chariot moving on. Ace of Cups in reverse, not giving anything back, or not giving so much, taking it away and moving on because you're not getting anything back. I'm getting this, you're giving, but you're not getting. It's a very heavy energy. You're offering love, emotion, but you're not getting it in return. Why is the Five of Cups here for Libra? Temperance in reverse and the Tower, yeah. So something was very out of balance, not in harmony, not equal. And there's been the Chariot as well, the Tower in the upright. There's been a change and it's happened quickly. Some things happen very quickly. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Ten of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, someone's, or you've dropped a burden here. You've let go of some of this weight that you've been carrying. You've been over carrying, overburdened, taking on a lot of responsibilities, or just something that's been weighing very heavy on you, leaving you empty, and you're letting go of this. You're dropping the weight because perhaps it's not yours to carry. So there's a lack of a lack of direction, a lack of movement. Something's not changing. Something's not changing, or someone's not communicating, or something's just not, and someone's just dropping something here, letting this go. Or there's been a sudden change that's been quite big, quite sudden. Something's fallen down. Okay, and the Ten of Cups has just floated out in reverse. So yeah, could be to do with a family situation, a marriage, but there's definitely something here that's not right. Why is the Six of Pentacles here in reverse? Ace of Wands in the upright and Strength in the reverse. So a new beginning. A new beginning. Perhaps you're going towards new beginnings. There's a bit of self-doubt there, a lack of control, insecurity. Not sure what they are about. I'm getting the energy of someone can't help themselves. I'm getting as well this energy of you can't say no. You can't say no. You can't refuse. Why is the Ten of Cups here in reverse? Ace of Swords in the upright. Two of Wands in reverse. Receiving a truth or having a clear mental breakthrough. A new idea about a new beginning. You've been stuck at a crossroads, possibly about a marriage or a family situation, about your happiness. Perhaps you lack the confidence to drop this, to let this fall. Four of Cups, sideways. Page of Pentacles in the upright, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. There's possibly, well, something here that's not solidifying. It's not stable. Something about learning more, finding out more, possibly about new opportunities or new beginnings or going forwards. You could have children that are in education, possibly. Perhaps that's been affecting you moving forwards or moving on in some way, or letting this Tower fall. You've possibly, well, felt responsible for your children, your family. Or there's a plan here that hasn't really got a direction, or it wasn't moving forward in the direction that you hoped for, or didn't come through the way that you thought it was going to. Why is the Chariot here for Libra? Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Star in the upright. There's something here about learning something, advice, seeking advice, not taking advice, going forwards very quickly with hope, but there's no communication, you're not on the same page, or you're not agreeing on something with someone here, or you're not working as a team, you're not, I mean, this could be about business or a business partnership, or your job, your career. Someone's moving very quickly forward, very quickly with hope for healing. But someone is not kind of on the same page. Why is the Tower here for Libra? Temperance again in reverse, and the Empress again in reverse. Wowzers. There was an extreme disharmony, an extreme unbalance. For who it resonates for, there could possibly be an element of pregnancy here. Possibly pregnancy issues, fertility issues. Or someone is dealing with a loss that's caused a Tower moment. I'm getting that something had to give here. Something had to give, because it was, the balance was really out. Something was not harmonizing. Why is the Ace of Cups here for Libra in reverse? The Ace of Wands in the upright, the Eight of Cups. Walking away, but feeling hopeful that a new beginning can happen again, or walking away in order to have a new beginning, but not completely giving up. There's something here about remaining hopeful, even though you know it's not a very hopeful situation. You're kind of, you've still got a little bit of feeling for something here, but you're walking away from it towards a new beginning. But you're kind of still hoping that there might be a new beginning in whatever situation this is that you're dealing with. Tell me about that Ace of Wands. It's here twice for Libra. What's the new beginning? What's the Ace of Wands? Why is it here twice for Libra? The Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Cups. I'll clarify both. The Ten of Wands, the Six of Wands. There's someone here that you are connected to, possibly married, but I am getting more someone that you're connected to or was connected to that are in separation at the moment. But there's a change, a turning point. Now, yes, you could have children together, but someone here walked away from someone because they wasn't being appreciated. They wasn't getting the same amount back that they were giving to someone else, and they've walked away. I'm possibly getting that this might come back together. Okay. Knight of Cups in reverse. Why is he here? Six of Cups in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. Holding on to the past. Holding on to some past memories. Or this is someone from your past that you do have children with. or this is someone that you have a past with, someone that you've known a long time, you have a lot of history, you don't want to let them go. Three of Swords in reverse is a refusal to go through a healing process. It's a refusal to, you've broken up with someone, but you don't want to let them go. You're holding on to the pain, you don't want to let them go. And like I was getting earlier, you're walking away, but you're kind of hopeful that there's going to be a new beginning. So that kind of confirms that, what I was thinking. Tell me about the Empress in reverse. She is here twice for Libra in reverse. What do we need to know about the Empress in reverse, Spirit? I think you're letting, and the Ace of Swords, I think you're seeing clearly, you don't want to let this go, but you're seeing clearly what it is and what it isn't. But you're kind of getting to the point of accepting it for what it is. I'm feeling that you're at a crossroads about this, Libra. Temperance is here twice in the reverse. What does Libra need to know about Temperance? Eight of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Cups again in reverse. Okay, maybe you are letting this go. Maybe you are letting this go and you're moving on. Could be a third party energy here, possibly. Not getting it too strongly. What's the burden? Why is the Ten of Wands here? Queen of Pentacles in the upright, Five of Swords in the reverse. Walking away from a loss, knowing when to give up. You possibly could have children, a family with this person, or you could have given a lot of nurturing care, love to this person. I think you have. But you know, it's like kind of like an admitting defeat. It is what it is. I can't do no more. You know, sometimes you just got to walk away. I don't want to, but sometimes you have to, especially when you are being left with nothing to give left. You're empty, you're feeling you're feeling unappreciated. You've given all that you can, and it's leaving you at a deficit. It's leaving you empty with nothing more to give. Six of Wands. Why is it here for Libra? Seven of Pentacles in the upright, Strength again in the reverse. Waiting for recognition, waiting for a change. Person's made you feel insecure. It's kind of it's made you feel lesser. It's made you feel like less confident, insecure about yourself. It's taken some of your strength away, some of your power away, some of your inner light away, because it's just left you feeling unloved, unappreciated, unwanted, and that's rubbish, basically. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. Chariot in reverse. Yeah, Five of Swords in the upright. Feeling like you were manipulated, possibly. Tell me about Strength. King of Pentacles in the upright. Queen of Wands in the upright. Tell me about Strength again, Spirit. Star in the reverse. Yeah. And the Four of Swords. This person, this situation, this person that you're dealing with, it's really taken away your confidence. It's taken away your stability. Now, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So you could indeed be married to this person, have family with this person. Let's put them into their suits, Libra. Libra, I'm getting that you... Now, there's a few aces here. Ace of Wands upright twice. Ace of Swords upright. But the Ace of Cups twice is reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles is reverse. There's something here about potential, but there was a situation here that possibly went round in circles a couple of times, few times. Now the Hierophant is here, so I'm not sure if you were married to this. Well, you could have been, but you possibly wasn't. But it was missing love and stability, and I don't think it was from your end. I think you gave this person a lot of love, a lot of emotion. Perhaps there was love and emotion, mutual. I mean, there was a mutual attraction. There was a want to commit to each other. Perhaps at some time you did sort of commit to each other, but something happens here that just, a tower moment happened that just broke this apart. But there was events leading up to this. Just, it was on, off. You were confused by this person. This person made you question your value, your worth. You felt unappreciated. You felt left out, rejected. You felt like you were giving a lot more to this person than they were giving you. I think Libra, you've seen the truth of this, and you've kind of you're still holding out a little bit of hope here, but you know the feeling overall is that I need to walk away from this because it's causing me a great instability in myself. You kind of like see what this situation is about. And I feel like overall you're choosing yourself because you know that that's the healthy choice to make. I feel like it's like you lost, there was an issue with your willpower here to say no to this person. But you've regained some of that power, some of that confidence, or you're trying to. And you know that this situation isn't equal. You know that this is, for the moment, you know what this is and you know what it isn't. I mean, yes, you could have children with this person. This could be someone from your past that might be trying to come back around, or this is someone, a connection that you're kind of holding on to in a way, but you're sort of holding on to it, but you are walking away because you know ultimately that it does not make you happy. It doesn't give you happiness. It doesn't leave you fulfilled. It kind of makes you question your value, your self-worth. It's almost like I'm getting the image of someone on their knees who has climbed back up, holding on to the wall or holding on to whatever they could to drag themselves back up, and they are damn sure they are never going to be on the floor again. There's still some residual past memories, emotions, energies there, but you are standing a lot more strongly than you were. So yeah, I think you're in you're in a calmer place. You're in a more balanced place. You've been liberated from the worry, the anxiety, the chronic. There was a chronic anxiety and worry and confusion, and it made you feel like crap, basically. And I think you are over the worst. And you just got to keep going because you know what is good for you and you know what is not. So I'm going to leave that there, Libra. That was a heavy one. Thanks for tuning in. I hope it helped you in some way, and lots of love until next time. Bye-bye.